The Xbox E3 conference date has been officially confirmed. It's June 13th, and I'm excited. There's a few little details you might have missed. Let's go over them. Okay, so this seems like the big conference that everybody has been tremendously excited about for E3, and it's great to see Xbox finally coming out and tweeting that it is happening on June 13th, 10 a.m. PT, 1 p.m. ET, 6 p.m. BST. You can check it out on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the tweet says, games, world premieres, new titles on Xbox Game Pass. Save the date for the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. So there you go. They're officially one and the same. And what's really interesting and exciting for me is the splash image that you see. You see a bunch of Halo Spartans, including ones from Halo Reach. That is awesome to see. So obviously Halo is going to be a focus. I don't know why I said it like that. And then on the bottom half of the imagery, it's clearly the Starfield planet that we have seen before. So just whoever worked on this art, kudos. I love the subtle nature of it. I love how you're teasing and hinting about things in the imagery. I really, really love that. And just design-wise, what a smart way to incorporate the two different brands into one announcement. So obviously, I'm really, really excited as an Xbox fan. And then you go to the website that they link out to on the social media platforms, and it says, largely the same information. Tune into the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase live Sunday, June 13th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can add it to your calendar. They explain where you can watch live. They talk about how they're doing Xbox Fan Fest this year, and you can sign up for a bunch of stuff. And of course, then they market you gear. You don't have to buy that. I usually don't buy that stuff. And then it says stay connected, and it talks about various platforms where you can stay connected with the Xbox brand. So not too much of info to dive into there, but there was the major press release site. I don't know why I said major, but the press release site where they sort of go in and elaborate once more about where you can watch this show. So join us Sunday, June 13th for the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. This is written by Aaron Greenberg, General Manager, Xbox Games Marketing. Nice guy. He always tweets at me on Twitter. They have assets available of that image with the text on it, and they have one clean, which I will probably use for the thumbnail of this video. And it says the following. Today we are thrilled to announce the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase, which links back to that website explaining where it is. It will stream on Sunday, June 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. The show will be focused on games from Xbox Game Studios, Bethesda, and many game creators from our partners around the world. You've told us how excited you are about welcoming Bethesda in the Xbox family, so we know you're going to want a front row seat to the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase, a 90-minute show packed with everything you want to know about the epic gaming lineup coming out of this partnership, the incredible games coming to Xbox this holiday, upcoming releases on Xbox Game Pass, and more. So diving into that a little bit, I'm reading this live. This is the first time I am... I've read it quickly and then I'm reading it again. But so basically it says, you're excited about welcoming Bethesda into the Xbox family. So you're going to want a front row seat to the showcase, right? What's really interesting is how they talk about welcoming them into the Xbox family. And to me, that alludes to the fact that, yes, they are going to clarify that exclusively argument. Please, goodness, Xbox, say officially, just say it. All those games are going to be exclusive. Why would you not say that? The deal's done. Like, it's all signed off on. You can now officially confirm that. And I really, really wish you would. And it seems like they're going to. It seems like Aaron is writing that purposefully in a way to intrigue people to talk about exactly the topic that I'm bringing up. It says, you'll be able to watch the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase in a variety of ways. Be sure to visit any of the links before the show starts, and then it talks about where you can watch. We miss being able to see our fans and celebrate in person, so we will be hosting a digital Xbox Fan Fest this year. Sign up as a Xbox Fan Fest fan at xbox.com/fanfest to learn more. Mark your calendars for Sunday, June 13th, 10 a.m. Pacific time, and we'll see you there. June is going to be so hype, you guys. So not only do we have the Xbox stuff, we have a whole bunch of third-party stuff coming down the line. This is just an incredibly exciting presentation that we're going to get to be a part of. And then you have Jeff Keighley's things. Of course, be sure you tune into the IGN things that are going to be happening. And yeah, so for IGN, I guess on a personal note, yeah, I'll be on the Xbox panel, which is awesome. Sometimes I'm doing stuff behind the scenes, but this year I'm actually going to be a talent. That's what we call it in the biz when you're on camera. And my camera got a little dark because I brought up the imagery. I wanted to bring it in and just sort of talk about some of the things that are jumping out to me. First of all, you're seeing the dates 2003, 4, 5, 6, etc., etc. I think that's about the history of Xbox. You see the Spartans from Halo Reach. Definitely the one jumps out to me. I don't remember their name specifically, but that iconic skull icon on his visor definitely is recognizable. And I think it was George. But anyway, you see all of them, and you see the distinct armor sets from the Halo series on top here. You see what looks like, that just looks like a standard AR rifle to me with a shader on it. I don't recognize the Covenant weapon. I think that's a Covenant weapon being wielded by the guy in the back. And then, of course, you got a pistol/sidearm by that character. And not much more to dive into on the imagery. And then on Starfield, like I said, I love what they did here. They were really, really smart. And I even didn't notice it at first until people were calling it out on Twitter. But that imagery is very, very clearly Starfield. It is the planet. It is that circular, glowy thing. And I hope that a large portion of the focus is on whatever's happening with Halo, whatever is happening with Starfield, and I'm really, really excited about that. However, I think that they need to bring a lot more than just those two brands to the table, because they could go 45 minutes on each, and if my math is right, that's a 90-minute presentation. So they could literally just show multiplayer and single player from Halo, and then they could have a large portion dedicated to whatever Starfield is, because you have to remember, we have no clue what Starfield is. And I honestly, I want to hear more about what those other studios are working on over at Bethesda. So it's great that we're going to be focusing on Halo. It's great that we're going to see about Starfield. And I love that those things were in the marketing. I love the design of the imagery. I hope it's not just that with a bunch of little sizzles. Like, I really want to know what's up with Fable, what's up with Forza, what's up with that weird thing Jez Corden keeps tweeting about. What is going on over at Xbox? And is this their big presentation, or they're going to have more little presentation? I just don't feel like 90 minutes. That's it. Bethesda was originally going to have their own whole thing, and Xbox was going to have their own whole thing. And the fact that they managed to collate that to a 90-minute presentation, it's either going to be it has to be jam-packed full of stuff. I remember when they did the Scorn reveal, like, that felt like a lot of announcements in a short period of time. So I have to imagine it's not just Halo and Starfield. I would actually say that's bad if it's only Halo and Starfield, and I don't think that's going to happen based on what they said in the press releases. Anyway, we're going to see one more time, even though they said it in 5 different places, Sunday, June 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I will be on IGN for that. That is going to be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited to be talking Xbox with my co-hosts. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're excited about the Xbox conference and all the things coming. I'll see you for the next one. Bye, everybody. Hey, I forgot to do the outro. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these sorts of videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you all so much to the members who have supported me. Memberships are a thing YouTube does. You can click the join button, support the channel, support content creators if you would like to. If not, just watch the video all the way to the end. I appreciate that very, very much. Those of you that come back every day, it's really, really awesome to see. I'm going to get out of here. I'm hyped. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.